Hey guys, so we're back playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for people. What fell? I heard some. I heard a piece of paper fall. Anyway, just waiting for people before I get over it again. People are probably now just getting this, so. Hi, Lydia. I'm happy you can make it. Okay, so it's time to get over it with Bennett Foddy, and you guys seem to like my last video that I did on getting over it, and so which is why I'm going to keep trying to get up this mountain wherever I am, and just gonna wait a few more seconds for a few more people. My counter in the top right says that there's 2 people with me right now, so that's a good thing. Huh. Okay, let me just check my settings again. Worst setting possible. Can you guys hear everything alright? My volume is on 60%, and as you can see, everything is really low. So who else is here besides Lydia? I think PewDiePie beat it, and I hope you beat it. Hopefully I will. So who else is here? Show yourself! I could have done this earlier, but I was going out for but I went out for dinner a minute ago, so. Why is the camera moving? It's not my chair. Never mind. Okay. Can you guys hear everything alright before we go? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay. Let's get over it. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, I'm back here again. Now, I saw a video that I will link to as soon as this video is over, and I found a method that will hopefully help me get up this part that people call Devil's Chimney. And this has been the very thing that has been keeping me from getting anywhere with this. So let me see. I remember the method. So the idea is to use friction to my advantage. And you're supposed to slowly but surely pull yourself up here. I'm trying to keep my mouse moving at all costs. Okay. Let's see. No. Dang it. Okay. As you guys probably remember, I made a promise to myself in the first video I did, and I made a promise to myself saying that I would not get angry at this game, and I am gonna try and keep that promise at all costs. So if you guys came here to see me raging, so if you guys just came here to see me rage, it's not going to happen. I don't get angry very easily, so I'm not like Donald Duck here. I don't get angry at the drop of a hat. Instead, you are going to see nice, relaxing gameplay of a guy in a cauldron dragging himself up a mountain with nothing but a hammer. Oh,
if you
come
try to
on.
please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
And is that his name? See, notice how I'm not getting angry even though I just fell all the way back to the bottom? That is my patience being tested right there. Is that his name? Oh no, it's not. Do you watch Dennis Daly? Who's Dennis Daly? I've never heard of that guy. I'm sorry. There's no mouse pad in the world that's big enough to handle my movements. Okay, let's see here. So, let me see. I'm still learning these controls. They are so weird. Okay. Well, come on. I did that on my first try. That was like, what, about 2 weeks ago? No, it wasn't. These controls are so awkward. There is no game that I've played in my life that have controls like this. I mean, what was Bennett Foddy thinking when he was coming up with this game? Here, hang on. I think I know how to fix this. I played it and I would get so mad because I get mad easily. It just takes time, Lydia, don't worry. Okay. Gotta wait about 3 seconds and then I can continue. I gotta move slowly so that I don't mess myself up. Wait a minute, Lydia, you played this? Like the millions of other people who've played this game. I just gotta do what I did the first time, Mr. Foddy told me. So if you expect to see me raging at this game, it's not gonna happen. That was totally my fault right there. I'm still learning these really weird controls. And believe me, they are weird for my hands. Okay. This may take a minute. No, I haven't played it. Yeah, our computer broke. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that your computer broke. She's probably watching this on a phone. Are you watching me on a phone right now, or are you watching me on a different computer? If you have multiple computers in your house, like me. Yeah. So, real quick, Lydia, essentially, I'm watching this on my tablet. Oh, tablets are good. I was watching a Dan TDM video where he was talking about the differences between an iPad and an iPhone. They're pretty much the same thing. I mean, you can draw things on both. You can answer calls and whatnot on them. They're pretty much the same thing if you think about it. Ooh, there's that magic coffee cup. Okay. Gotta plant myself on that barrel or do this. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost back to where we were. So who's that second person watching me? Whoever that second person is, show yourself. Copyrighted music. Here, I know how to fix it. Ah, that's better. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to do a live stream of this game. I did it on Mario Kart 8, and for some reason that live stream doesn't exist anymore. So I'm sorry. See, I'm trying not to move fast. It's just because of my computer. I have so much stuff on my computer right now that it's making even this run at a mediocre frame rate. And I have seen worse frame rate than this. My coffee cup! No! My gorgeous coffee cup. I loved it so much. Okay, so I've done this before. I just need to launch my... Sorry, still getting over being sick. Let's see. How come you can't just climb out of the cauldron and just... Yeah, never mind. It's not worth it. Did you know Scott might be making a FNAF movie based on the game? I actually did hear about that. He said that he was gonna make a FNAF movie. I mean, I understand that it's probably gonna scare the living daylights out of me, but at the same time, I would go see the FNAF movie, and I hope Mr. Scott is making one, because I absolutely love FNAF. I mean, sure, I haven't played the other two games. My magic coffee cup! Okay. Nope, still playing. Okay. I'm back down here again. My magic coffee cup, give it! No, I wanted that. I'm still getting over being sick right now, so I guess this kind of fits the theme of today's live stream. Or tonight's live stream, if you think about it. I'm sorry that I didn't record this earlier. Like I said, I was going to get dinner, so... Have you ever noticed that his arms aren't extended the whole way? Watch, like... Look at how his arms are extended. Here. Here, if you look at how I do it, this is what he's doing. He's not extending it the whole way like that, so I don't know why Mr. Foddy chose that kind of pose. Think about it. He's not extending his arms the whole way. Instead, he's just extending it at, I'd say, 80% of his whole arm length. So, here, watch. See how he's extending it? He's not doing it the whole way. It's like this. It's like that. Not like straight. Not like completely, reaching out. Mr. Foddy, why is that? Well, you could have modified the game to do that, right? Colby! Hey, I know you. Ah. How you doing, Colby? If you
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Iced tea.
Iced tea? Like the famous, song artist Ice-T? I'm doing great, how are you? I'm fine. I am perfectly fine, and working on getting up this mountain. If you don't know what's going on right now, I recommend going back a couple of minutes in this stream, because I'd say about 10 minutes ago, I did something wrong, and I ended up falling all the way back to the bottom of this mountain, so, for some reason, I am not getting anywhere right now. But I do know the basic controls. It just so happens that I'm not doing it right, so... Right now, this is testing my patience. Oh, that's not good, I know. Lydia saw the whole thing. She's been here since I started. Isn't that right, Lydia? I am trying my hardest, but for some reason the mouse sensitivity just isn't very good right now. I think it's changing on me. And if you came here to see me raging, it's not gonna happen. See, I told you Lydia saw it. All my subscribers are so helpful and supportive of each other. So, if you guys expect to see me raging in this, I will tell you once more, I'm not going to get angry and I'm not going to rage quit at this game. No matter how much I want to, I'm not going to rage, because that's not me, and it's also not my personality to rage. If you don't know, I've actually had a very difficult past. For example, if you don't know, I actually am diagnosed with high-functioning autism, and I got the autism after I was born, and you see, it makes it slightly difficult for me to learn new topics and also to comprehend stuff at the same time, like comprehend humor or comprehend new forms of education that people may throw out of the blue. Like when I first learned algebra. Oh, that was a nightmare. um,
Oh
I heard him say no. Can you guys hear the game all right? Cause it's kind of quiet on my end.
no.
I hate algebra. Well, here's 5 words for you. I hate math in general. That is one of my that's one of my mottos for life. I hate math. I mean, can't it just be the simple 2 plus 2? Apparently not, because we got all forms of math. Let's see. Ugh. I don't understand why I'm not getting anywhere. One of the creepiest things was, no, it has to go into polynomial equations. Oh, I hate polynomials. Okay, let's not talk about education anymore. Let's see. So, the reason I wanted to do this game was because I wanted to test my patience and see if my What in the world was that? I have no idea what just happened. I didn't do that. I think my game is broken. I think it's because of the stupid frame rate. I mean, look at the frame rate. It is garbage right now. And I have it on the lowest setting possible. That's what it said. It said that it was the worst setting possible for this game. And I learned from playing Minecraft for so many years that if you want better frame rate on a game that has 60 FPS and your computer is garbage, then simply lower the quality and resolution down to the lowest that it can go. Or at least until what seems comfy to you. I am trying my hardest to be as slow as I can, and it's pretty bad, but at least it's playable. Agreed. At least it's playable. It could be worse. I mean, it couldn't. I mean, it... Whoa! So, at the moment, I didn't get very far. I didn't get past Devil's Chimney yet. That's because I'm still trying to figure out a method that I can use to get me up there. Ha! Ah! Ah! Hey, where's my magic coffee cup? Oh, okay. back here again. I haven't been able to get past this area for some reason, so I'm gonna go about this nice and slow. And I missed my magic coffee cup because it had hot chocolate in it, and if you know me, I love hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is perfect for Christmas. So, let me see, how do I get up here? You're getting kind of close to where you were the last time. I don't know what happened. It's just that for some reason I don't know what happened, honestly. I mean, I I don't remember what happened. All I know is that I accidentally pressed off is that I swung a little too hard and I flew over the edge. And I flew all the way back to the bottom. So that's what happened a little while ago. I'd say about 10 minutes ago by now. I think that's what happened. I think I'll go until I think this episode is gonna be just me trying to get back up to Devil's Chimney, so. Oh, 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 dang it! Magic coffee cup, help me! Oh. Aha! That stinks. More practice, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what this game is all about. Practice. Or more patience testing. It's pretty much both of those at the moment. I mean, I'm trying to be patient at the same time, and I'm also trying to be as... And I'm trying to get some practice in at the same time, because these controls are so weird. I mean, what kind of game uses... I'm back. Oh, where were you, Lydia? Aw, were you bored and you decided to leave me? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, Lydia. I'm sorry. So yeah, I got back up to the area right below Devil's Chimney so that I can... Why is there a trash can up here? Okay. Why am I slipping? I'm slipping. Is the bottom of my cauldron soaking with water? Okay, this is the area that I was at earlier, and I accidentally swung a little too hard, and I flew over the edge. Because the garbage truck hasn't gotten that far yet. I don't think it can get this far because there's no road up here. I mean, all there is just this girder. Like, what is that, a steel girder? I'm sorry, I have a virus on my tablet and it moves on its own and I finally got it to work again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think that's what my computer has at the moment because for some reason, the Minecraft, I don't know what happened to my Minecraft. It just, something happened one day and next thing I know, Ericland is corrupted and I can't play it anymore. So, I'm still trying to get Ericland back, but ever since the 1.13 update, say my laptop goes so slow. So like I was saying, my Minecraft is corrupted, and it didn't help when Mojang and Minecraft released the 1.13 update. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, it's okay. I've learned to live with it now. That was the lamest jump ever. Okay, I'm back to where I was. Now I just need to figure out that method that I saw thanks to that guy I found on the internet. Now I just need to shimmy myself and plant myself on this rock and use good old frictiony friction to help me. So, I remember the method and the idea. Okay, so let me show you. So the idea is to push and pull yourself at the same time, and then once you get up to like about right there, you swing your hammer and you hook onto that light, and then you pull yourself up that way, and then you swing yourself and plant Joe onto the light, and then you pull up, and then you have to be careful the rest of the way. So, fingers crossed. Okay. I don't remember if this is how you're supposed to do it, because good luck. Oh, thank you. So I have to use friction to my advantage with that hammer and that little, whatever that thing is, like an outcropping, whatever they call it. Oh. Why am I going down? That's not me doing. That's not me doing that. Okay, I have to push myself back on that rock. Okay. Good luck too. Oh, thank you. So, I'm serious. Look at how he, look at that reach. That is not here. Hang on. Here, look at my webcam right now. He's going like this. You're supposed to go like that because that's how far I can reach, and he could reach that ledge a lot more easily if he actually used his full arm extension. That was something that me and Lydia were complaining about earlier. You're not reaching all the way, Joey. That looks like it's intended to be a wall jump, which is impossible without feet and the hammer. Yeah, it is impossible. Okay. Use friction to my advantage. Ah, come on. Okay. I don't know what causes this. This version of the game is different than what I've seen so far. Okay, Joey. Pull yourself up. Joe, you're supposed to be pulling yourself up here. Okay. Oh, it keeps slipping for some reason. It's been 30 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna go until I was back at the level I was, and then I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully I don't end up going back down. I played this game a little while ago just to get a feel for the controls. 'Cause these controls are weird. I mean, I've never played a game before that has these kinds of controls. Oh! Okay, I don't know what did that, but I'm gonna go with it. Duh! If I can just do that again. Okay. There are 4 people watching me right now, and who are the other 2? Because I know that Lydia's here, and I know that Colby's here. So, who else is here? Show yourselves! I am trying to go in a diagonal direction with my... I'm trying to go diagonally with my mouse. But there's no mouse pad in the world that is big enough to handle my movements. Ugh, okay. See, I don't know why I'm slipping like this. It's so weird. I mean, I saw people playing this before, and they don't slip here. Hey, Keith! Nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. I have struggled and I have prospered at the same time. So, I'm playing Getting Over It right now, and I am at the dangerous Devil's Chimney. And right now I am trying to use this method that I found on the internet in order to get up this chimney-looking structure. I think because the frame rate is so low, I think that's one of the reasons why that I hear the sound. See, like that. You notice how you heard the sound of the pick before it started moving? That's one of the reasons why that this is hard for me to do. Because I'm not sure how to do it. Because the audio isn't in sync with the movements. And that's one of the reasons why that this is a little bit more difficult for me. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. I'm almost back to my normal self. The only problem is that I... Don't slip down there, Joe. Hold on, Joe. Joe, why aren't you holding on? There you go. Okay. So I am feeling almost completely better. It's just that it's just that my nose is killing me right now. I don't know why I still have my... I don't understand it. I mean, I wasn't slipping before, but why am I slipping now? So, my nose has been killing me for the last few days. I've been sick for 2 weeks. It's been a nightmare. Did you have a good birthday? I did have a good birthday. In fact, I have a bunch of videos for, um, in fact, I actually have a bunch of videos from my, from Disneyland for my birthday, and they're all coming. They're all edited, I just need to save them and process them and look them over, make sure I didn't get anything wrong, because I want the best for you guys. I have actually found typos in my videos before, like for example, that terrible one that I found in my RCT3 Splash Mountain video. Ooh, if I can just... Ooh, I was close that time. If I can just do that again. Joe, could you do that for me again? If you don't know, I actually named this guy Joe. What was the typo? Here, let me see if I can find it. Oh, well, you know, I'm on my channel. So, excuse me. So, what happened was, it was in this video. No! What in the world? No! So, it was here. At least I think it was. Oh, here it is. So if you look here, it says modificed. It's supposed to say modified. Yeah, it's supposed to say modified, not modificed. Yeah, that's one of those rare, that's one of the rare, typos that can make it through to my videos. Eric, your sub count is skyrocketed, over 3,500 and counting, 4,000 soon. I know, right? I had no idea that I was gonna reach 3,500 in my YouTube lifetime. And it's all thanks to you guys. In fact, I actually need to go back to my first getting over it video, and I need to rename it, and I have to give it a different title because I accidentally forgot some of the title was supposed to be slightly different than... See, I don't do that. Something is making me do that. I don't know what it is. So, seriously, he could reach that if his arms were longer. I can't wait until you get 1 million subs. It sounds like wishful thinking, but maybe one day I'll get 1 million. I don't know if I will, because I don't think what I'm doing right now is good enough to get 1 million subs. I mean, if you look at some of the biggest YouTubers on the internet, like Markiplier, DanTDM, my personal favorite YouTuber, and PewDiePie. Oh! 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 Okay. This is what I wanted. Okay. Oh. Okay. Huh. Huh. Oh! Ah, I was so close. I was right there. Okay. Okay, now I know what to do for next time. See the... Almost. I know. that was interesting, and it was cool right there. I honestly did not expect that. Because I was so close that the method that I found, I almost pulled it off. But for some reason, the game just went like, nope. You're one of my favorites along Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and others. There are other big YouTubers? Oh yeah, like Dude Perfect. Why am I sliding here? I've seen videos of people playing this in there, and you don't slide here. I think it's because this is a different version of the game. Like, this is a modified version. Well, I mean, it's not modified, it just said version 1.5 point something, I don't know. I was close that time. Joe, where are you going? You're supposed to be... Eric, I've asked you before, but never live. What does Disneyland... but never... what? Hang on. Eric, I've asked you before, but never live. Oh, what does Disneyland mean to you emotionally? Well, what Disneyland means to emotionally, get your tissues ready. Disneyland, to me, only a genius could come up with something like that. I mean, Walt Disney wasn't just some rich guy making a bunch of movies with characters that we all know and love. He was doing something that he wanted, and he knew what was good for the world. I mean, if you look at it, um, his movies and cartoons and characters all came from this world that we've never seen before, and Disneyland today is really influenced by the past. And if you look at the past of Disneyland, the most famous attractions are ones that at at the parks are ones that aren't based off of. I could have. Let me see if I can do that again. So Disneyland to me, it's Walt's idea of an ideal society that we can live in. Kind of like what he wanted with Epcot. Hey, because if you look at his Epcot idea, he wanted this perfect society that we all could live in. And Disneyland, I think, was the guinea pig for new technology that could help the world in terms of like technology and stuff like that. But it's not down to your favorite rides or whatever. Okay, that hurt. Okay, so oh no, not this way again. Okay, okay, that's not good, but it's better than going all the way to the bottom. So Disneyland to me is stepping into the world that Walt Disney created. I mean, only a genius like him could do something like that. Um, Hang on, let me just pause that real quick and look back on some of the questions. Yeah, I love this channel, one if not one of my favorites. I agree, Walt Disney and the other old Imagineers such as Imagination, um, where whereas modern engineers usually use a movie for themes of lands and attractions. Okay? So, in my eyes, Disneyland to me is stepping into the world where you can be part of your favorite movie or your favorite cartoon, where cartoons come to life. It's one of my favorite things whenever I go to the park. Like, for example, if I go to see Mickey or if I go to see some of the characters, I love meeting those characters. I was actually really terrified of them when I was a kid, but oh, okay, if I went... Oh! Look at these skills. Okay, so just being able to meet the characters that you've grown up with. I mean, these characters have become the face of animation and cinema. I know, I told you this before, but my cat died like a month ago and I'm still upset about it because I knew him when I was 5 and them 12, but you and other YouTubers made me happy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lydia. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I add anything to this? I'm sorry. Um, but let's not tarnish this with sad stories. Let's stay happy. Make Lydia feel better, people. So being able to go to a place that you've probably only seen in your dreams and being able to live in a cartoon, or at least in a cartoon world, is one of my favorite fascinations that I've had throughout my life. I've always wanted to meet my... Why? Okay, so being able to meet these characters that we've only seen in our dreams or in cartoons is one of my favorite things in life. I mean, if the technology were available, I would love to bring my cartoon characters to life because I mean, I know that everything at Disney is usually fake, but at the same time, they do such a good job at using technology that we already have and making it better. I mean, look at the audio animatronics. I mean, the fact that they're all just a bunch of robots with skins on that look like cartoon characters, but we see them as real. And like I was going to say earlier, it doesn't matter um, it's not a particular ride, it's everything the park has to offer. I mean, it's got these different lands and these different experiences. And just think, someone told me that 40,000 people on a daily basis visit the park, and I can believe it. And each one has a different experience. So there's an infinite amount of experiences that you can have at this park in Anaheim where you just think it used to be an orange grove. I'm trying to become an artist one day. I like to draw FNAF and anime. I'm also left-handed. Another left-handed person! Oh, I didn't know that anyone on my channel was left-handed. See, if I can just do that again, it would shimmy my way up. So, so being able to step into this world that we've all dreamed about. I mean, if you think about it, Disneyland is this place that we've all dreamed about. Like, what kind of person has ever dreamed of meeting a princess or going to see the wild frontier or stepping into the world of the future, like the futuristic world of 1986? I really love the atmosphere at Disneyland and all of the people you can meet there, just like how you met Justin and all those other YouTubers and even cast members. Everyone's so nice there. I agree because millions of people go there every year, and the fact that we don't know anyone there, we still give them a friendly wave, and that's one of my favorite things at Disney. And I always wave to people whenever I'm on the Disneyland Railroad or if I'm on the Mark Twain passing by a crowded area. I just love the fact that there are thousands of people there on a daily basis, and yet we don't know a single person, or at least a single person visiting. It's one of my favorite feelings in the world that we go to this place. Do I watch scary movies? In a moment, Lydia. So the fact that we're going to this tiny amusement park in the middle of California, and being able to say hi to someone who's probably from another continent is just so amazing to me. I mean, the fact that these people, we've never met them before, and now we finally get a chance to say hi. Like in the Golden Horseshoe, how they say, "Howdy, stranger." We've never met or seen any of these people before. And so, the fact that we're actually waving to someone who we've never met before is such a good feeling to me. And being able to do this in my favorite place on the planet is amazing. And I do this. I've been going to Disneyland since I was 18 months old, I think. I was a little over a year old, and I went to Disneyland for the first time. And I understand that even though Disneyland is changing rapidly, the Imagineers that are working on new projects and dreams for Disneyland, they all try to keep that same concept alive at the parks. A world that you can step into that you've only seen in your dreams. Like, I've had a couple of dreams before, and they are creepily similar to Disneyland. Like, there was this one dream where I was, like, in the... I don't know, like, I was in a nature area, I guess, and I took a boat ride into the bayou or something like that, and we went down into this giant canyon filled with flowers. I don't know. It just made me think of Disneyland so much. I mean, I understand that I won't be able to go to Disneyland sometimes whenever I want, but being able to go there is amazing, and I love it every single time I go. I don't care if there's a ride that's broken down there's always more times that I can go. And the fact that Disneyland isn't going anywhere is so nice for me to remember. And the fact that the light that's in Walt's apartment is still on makes me proud and makes me emotional to see that after 63 years of being open to the public, those gates are still welcoming new generations of guests to Walt's kingdom. And I'm pretty sure Walt will be really happy to see how his park has changed over the years. It's gotten better. I mean, I asked my friend Alex what a person, if we brought them from 1956 or 1955 and brought them to today, I asked him, what do you think a person, if we teleported them from 1955 to today, what do you think they would say? And Alex told me, I think they would say that the park is really magical. I think that the way that Disneyland is now, except for Tomorrowland, is the way that Walt wanted it to be. And even though we've lost a couple of rides along the way, I'm pretty sure that better things are gonna come that will honor them in the same way. And that's what I love most about Disneyland. It's an experience that you can only find in a place that you've seen in your dreams. And we can make friends through the park too, like how me and my dad mentioned some of the cast members we've gotten to know, and the cast members you said you know too. Yeah, I know a couple cast members down at the park, and they all recognize me everywhere. Okay, still stuck here. I forgot. I was zoning out for a minute. I forgot. I'm still stuck here. um. Seriously, I don't know why I'm sliding there. Is this a modified version? I zoned out for a minute. Eric, you're such a beautiful light that spreads so much joy to the world and shines the brightest star in the galaxy. I wonder what the brightest star in the galaxy really is. I'm talking about the Milky Way, which is where we live. I looked outside and I don't see any milk. You guys made me zone out. I forgot I'm still trying to get over here. Okay, so let me see. What did Lydia say? Lydia said, do I watch any scary movies? Not really. I don't really watch a lot of scary movies just because I don't like it when I get scared. My mom, she scares me a lot. Anytime she can, she'll hide behind a corner, and then after I bring in the mail, she'll go, ha! Or she'll just sit there in silence and wait for me to look, and I just don't like the feeling. Mom, if you're watching this somehow in the future or currently, ooh, I just need to get up a little bit higher. Ah, dang it. Okay, so I don't like watching scary movies, but FNAF is an exception. I mean, FNAF, honestly, I really wish that I was the creator of FNAF, but at the same time, I wish I wasn't. um, I can't come up with a story like that. Or at least that's what I thought until I came up with SOTD. I mean, I do watch a couple of scary movies, but the ones that I'm most familiar with, I've only seen a couple of seconds of. Like, I've only seen a few scary movies in my life, but I'm not really one to see scary movies. Just because I don't like being scared. I mean, just the anticipation and suspense that you feel down in your gut when I mean, you know it's coming, but you don't know when, and that is the scariest thing that I feel whenever I see a scary movie. I don't know when it's coming, but I know it is. You should become an animator like Tony Kreinite. Become an animator? I already am. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I already am. It's almost an hour that I've been spending here. I'm gonna get this. I know I am. I'm confident that I'm going to get up here. Because I did it before, earlier, but I missed. But I missed my launch. I nailed my launch point. But I don't understand why I'm slipping in an area where I wasn't slipping. Sorry. Sniffles. So, have you guys figured out any of the secrets of SOTD yet? I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. I'm gonna ask you guys to tell me what you figured out about my series. In fact, SOTD actually came from Tony Cry Night. I got the idea for a series like this from watching Tony. So, have you guys figured out any of the secrets of SOTD yet? Because I'm interested to figure out, because I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Because SOTD has a big story behind it, and episode 3 might be coming out next year. Because I'm working on a Christmas animation right now. If you guys don't know, I'm working on a Christmas animation. Okay, let me. Ow. Okay. It's just that after coughing for so long, my back and kidneys hurt. Wait, can kidneys hurt? Still love your passion for Splash Mountain. Knowing all the words of the song is great to hear you sing. I love that land with fox, bear, and rabbit. Oh, you mean Critter Country. And those characters that you mentioned, the fox, bear, and rabbit, their names are Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit. Brer Fox is evil, while Brer Bear is your average, everyday, stupid guy. Okay. And Brer Rabbit is the hero. If you don't know the reason why that I sing on Splash Mountain all the time, do you think I can send you fan mail? That's a debated topic. I don't know if I should open our P.O. box to mail. It's simply because it kind of shows where we live, but it's something that me and Mom have been talking about recently. I'm thinking of only giving my P.O. box away to certain subscribers, like ones that I can trust. Ones that are actually active, because a good 1/10 of my subscribers are active. Hey Adrian. So I'm not sure if I want to open my P.O. box to anyone yet, because I'm not sure how it'll go down, because I'm afraid that you guys will come and figure out where we live and you'll come knocking on our door, or someone dangerous will come and find out where we live and try and hurt us. So that's why that game is hard to beat. I know, I've been stuck on this area for the last 20 minutes. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get up here. I mean, I almost had it 20 minutes ago, but I slipped, and I can't seem to get anywhere right now. No. No. Pull yourself back up, Joe. I have faith in you, Joe. Don't move. Okay. No, why are you moving? I said not to move. Don't move, I said. You're controlling me, Eric. Well, I don't care. Oh, wait, maybe I do care. I am controlling him after all. I can make him do. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, back down here. This is gonna take a while, obviously. Well, I mean it. No! No. I'm not getting angry. I made a promise to myself that I will not get angry no matter how much I want to. Raising my voice does not count. It doesn't count at all. If you guys think this is making me angry, it's not. I'm just mildly irritated. If anyone would try to hurt Eric, we would have the Disney army on them, and they would have trouble. That... I can't laugh, I have to cough. Ow. Okay. Okay, so... It's just that I'm not... It's just that... I live far away from you, and it would be kind of weird if I came to your house and wanted to make something for you and give it to you. Well, I mean, I'm open to fan mail, it's just that I'm not sure if I want people mailing it to me first. I mean, I've seen Brian Hall do videos where he's unboxing mail, it's just that I don't know if people can analyze it and figure out my address. Ugh, excuse me. It's a debated topic that I understand. But it's a debated topic and we're working on it right now. So far, no progress has been made on a P.O. box opening. the last word that Mom gave on me is, do you really think it's necessary? But I want to see what you guys have to offer us. Oh, oh, I think my heart skipped a beat. Okay. Okay. That was a close one. I almost got sent all the way back to the bottom. Okay. I understand privacy is most important when it comes to YouTube. I mean, you don't just want some random person knocking on PewDiePie's door and then later sharing it with the rest of the world. Like, hey, I know where PewDiePie lives. That's what I don't want with me, because so far where I live, it's not exactly been safe recently. So, well, I mean, a couple of years ago there were some burglaries taking place, and I'm afraid that if I open my PO box, then they can analyze it and figure out where I live. But I want to see fan mail from you guys. It's just that I don't know if I want it to be mailed to me. I mean, you can email it to me. I have my personal Gmail account in the description if you wanted to email it to me. And then I can print it and put it on my wall. Okay. I think I'll do this for another 10 minutes, and if I don't get anywhere, then I'm gonna end it. It's turning into a Q&A. So, let me see. Okay, I'll plant my butt on this rock. Dang it, I'm moving too quickly. Does this help? I think it helps. Now I just gotta wait a few seconds, because I think it takes a second for it to apply to my computer. Because like I said, about an hour ago, my computer is unbelievably slow at this game. So, what kind of fan mail did you have, Lydia? Because, isn't my characters, you guys, it's absolutely hilarious when I see people drawing my characters. I'm like, you're drawing my characters? And I didn't even tell you to? It's so hilarious to see people drawing my characters in their own style. I mean, it's nice to see them taking inspiration from my characters and using that for maybe like their own cartoons or something like that. It's so funny whenever I see something like that. See, I think this rock needs to be modified a little bit because it's not shallow enough. I was going to make you a FNAF plushie and draw you something. You can make a FNAF plushie? I wanted a FNAF plushie, but I already have 5 of them on my bed. I already have enough plushies as I do, including the one I made in high school. If you guys don't know, I actually took a class where you make plushies in high school, and I actually made a kangaroo. She's now one of my characters. I'm just looking for a voice for her. She's supposed to be Australian. She's actually, my character, her name is Kanganella. She's actually going to make an appearance in SOTD. SOTD, still think there's something going on with the plane. SOTD, still think there is something with the plane going on. Oh, is that Keith? Okay. I thought you were Fernie, because Fernie talked about the plane. So what plane exactly? Is it the one that you saw in episode 2? Because that plane actually has something to do with the Skrilla's story. She didn't cause a plane crash. Let's settle that right now. She didn't cause a plane crash. And what was that last one? I forgot. Can I see it? Sure. Be right back. Hang on. Ugh. Can't believe I have to go get it. Okay. They're gonna be shown on the internet. Now, don't be fussy with me. Let's come on. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So. Oh, she's so soft. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this on my webcam real quick. Just a little fun thing for me to do while I'm playing. So so this is her. This has been a it's been a while since I've had her in a video. So I made this in high school, and this is my craftsmanship right here. She's really soft. Aw. And she also has a pouch too. Um, it's right here, and I used to keep like little I used to keep erasers in here. It's so cool. Oh, I thank you. She has a hard time standing up though. I mean her tail is long enough. It's just she's not heavy in her um rump area. She's not heavy enough to stand up on her own, and that's why that her feet are kind of like this. It's simply because she's top heavy, so she ends up falling over a lot. Um, but this is where King Anella. That looks so good. My plushies are ugly. It just takes practice. Um, so she was my last project for high school, and she's actually been turned into a character now. Her name is Vivian Canganella. She's actually named after my. How long did it take you to make it? I don't know actually. Nothing hidden in the pouch. I think it took me. I don't know, maybe like about 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks to make her. I don't know. Um, Here, this is what she looks like on camera. It looks so cool. Oh, I thank you. I wanted to do like a mouth kind of going like a smile or something like that, but my teacher didn't allow it. So that's her mouth right there. Nose kind of looks like kind of like what is it? Like Yoshi. And she originally had a design where she would have like a little Joey in her pouch, that she would have like a little mini kangaroo. But however, my teacher said, "Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this project, or do you want to do the little baby?" And I said, "I'll probably do the baby another day," but I didn't have a chance to. We ran out of time. It was the end of the school year. Um, and if you notice, her ears are kind of wrong. I accidentally sewed it wrong. Her ears are supposed to be kind of centered. It's supposed to be like right up here, but instead it's as you can see, the ears aren't right. But I think it's nice. Um, she's soft too. Um, her arms are able to. Hello. She can move her arms. Her feet can bend if she wants. Still need to figure out how to get her to stand up, because that's one of the. You said it was named after someone. Yeah. Um, her name is Vivian Canganella, and um, she's supposed to be like a accountant or something in my cartoons. Um, and she's actually named after my former high school math tutor. Her name was Vivian, and so I decided to honor her with this character. This is actually a class of characters that I have that are named tribute characters, and they're usually they usually have characteristics or personalities that are based off of people who have had a big impact in my life. Here, you can sit right there, little lady. And Usually, when I create tribute characters, I usually try and figure out um, what I usually try to make a character who relates to someone who's had a big impact in my life. And in this case, um, her name was Miss Slim. She was one of the best math tutors I ever had. When I first met her, I thought that she was British, but no, and turns out she's from Australia. And I already had a kangaroo character in the works, I just didn't have a name for her. Wonder if she sticks vegetables. Is it sticks or likes? Oh, she doesn't like to eat in the pouch. No, not that way. So yeah, the first tribute character that I ever made was actually Comet. That blue furred wolf. That scared me. That plays a bunch of pranks on me in my cartoons. Like, you guys know the blue furred wolf, Comet. You know, the one that wears that gray shirt with the meteor on it. That's Comet, and she was actually my first character that wasn't made by me. Um, she is actually she's actually from a person that I used to play Minecraft with. Her name was Maddie, and trying to remember what happened. If you got, do any of you guys remember my old Paperland announcement? Does anyone even remember that anymore? Paperland? Well, I'm sorry, but Paperland is actually canceled. It's not going to be made into a movie, and I'm canceling it. I'm not going to put it on my channel. I mean, I had the idea for it, but it just seemed like some sort of stupid, badly made Lego movie ripoff. So, I don't think I've seen your channel yet. Ow. Oh, my back. Okay. So, if you don't know, Paperland was originally going to be a live-action animated movie, kind of like the Lego movie, but except it would be all paper-themed, and it would center around Handy. I don't know, the story was everywhere, and in my eyes, it was just a really badly made movie. And, I was working, it took me 4 hours for part one? I don't remember. Um, and when I started SOTD, I thought to myself, you know, SOTD is a lot more original than what I had for Paperland. So I decided to cancel Paperland, and I decided to, so I canceled Paperland, and instead I'm going forward with SOTD because I think it's a lot more original than what I had for Paperland. I mean, if you looked, love Handy. Aw, Handy, did you want to say something? Hey guys. Handy, can you get out of the way? No, I like you here. Okay. Thank you so much, Colby. Colby. Oh, thank you so much, Colby. You're one of my best friends, and I saw that video of you on Splash Mountain trying to do the same thing Eric does. Yeah, I saw that video too. It was funny, wasn't it? Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm actually the voice of Handy. Handy's voice is pretty high pitched, so it's really hard for me to do one for a really long time, so I have to do it for short bursts. I'm still trying to get his laugh down because his laugh is terrible. What do you mean it's terrible? Oh, haha, I'm glad you liked it. The next time, Colby, the next time that we meet up, I shall play the music for Splash Mountain for you so that you can get an idea. And love the Golden Eagle. Oh, thank you. It's one of the oldest surviving replicas. I built it in 2014. It actually celebrated its 4th anniversary on, in October of this year. Still have a video I need to put out for it, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna try this for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, if you guys don't know, Eric, I like to complain a lot, TH. You like to complain a lot? Is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? So what I was saying about the Golden Eagle, it is one of the oldest replicas I have. It's been to 8 different states with me, and Disneyland. Let me see. I didn't mean to type TH. She represents the freedom to explore. I agree with that. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of plane it is because my grandpa says that it's a World War II plane, and other people say it's like early 1900s. I can't figure out what kind of plane it is at all because simply there's no plane in history that I know of that actually there's no plane in history that I've seen that looks like the Golden Eagle. In fact, the Golden Eagle probably isn't a real the Golden Eagle probably is. It's Eric Ramirez Gaming 101 plane. Oh no, you just go to Eric Ramirez Gaming 101, go to playlists, and then search, and then look down in the list, and you'll see a playlist that says paper projects. It's the one with the Hollywood sign as the title. Why did you do that? No, I mean what type of plane it is. Um, I don't know what kind of plane it is. I mean, I know it's a biplane, but it's not a real plane, probably. I mean, granted, there are planes throughout history that have different designs. Mine is different because this one, I don't know really. I mean, if you're wondering, the Golden Eagle is named after me. Thank you very much. I appreciate the thoughts. Mom! And it's not named after you! Mom found the stream again. So what I was saying about the Golden Eagle, my grandpa says that it's a World War II plane, because it's a biplane and it's a, if you don't know, this is, no it's not! Um, and so, the Golden Eagle is a biplane, that means it has two pairs of wings. Right, I'm saying the type of plane it is, and it's an Eric Ramirez Gaming 101 original. Oh, I thank you. Ow. Okay. Lydia. Yeah, me and my mom like to fight. It's more like playful fighting, I guess. Hi, Mama Eric. Oh, I love that so much, Keith. So like I was saying, the Golden Eagle, I don't know what kind of plane it is simply because... Oh, this is an idea. So like I was saying, my grandpa says this is a World War II plane. Other people have told me that it's a plane from 1913 or something like that, or 1912. It's one of those questions that I'm still trying to figure out the answer to. I know that there's other planes out there that are similar in design, but yet I don't know what mine is. If any of you guys can figure out what kind of plane mine is, I would really, really appreciate it, because it's one of those questions that I can't answer at the moment because I don't have the right research right now. If you guys are wondering, is the Golden Eagle based off of anything? It's actually based off of a plane I saw in a movie back in 2012, I think it was? I don't know. It's called The Adventures of Tintin. Look it up on the internet. Type in Adventures of Tintin plane scene and click on the clip and it'll show you the very plane that the Golden Eagle is based off of. Are you going to make any more videos on this game? I'm gonna continue it. You guys seem to enjoy me struggling, so... Which is why I'm going to keep playing until I get to the top. And I don't know how far the top is because I haven't gotten past this part yet, and it's incredibly frustrating for me right now. Okay. I'm figuring out why your live streams are taking place when I'm asleep. Well, I'm awake now. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. right now where I am. No, I'm not telling you where I live. You will never know where I live. No one will ever know. But anyway, let me see. What is a topic that we can talk about? Do you guys have a topic that we can talk about? I like talking about my models. I've been making them since I was maybe 4 years old, I think? I don't know. My oldest model, I think, was built in 2005. Around the same time the Handy was created. It's 2 a.m. where I live. You crazy! What's a person doing awake at 2 a.m.? Unless it's a party going on and it's an all-nighter. Anyway, I'm just gonna shut up for a few seconds. Topic: who gets the top score on this game? PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye mostly. Can you get a high score on this? I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of my... I live in South Carolina. Big Ben model is awesome. Mom, I'm not talking about you. This is me time. Big Ben model is awesome. Thanks. It's the most technological... Well, that hurt. Okay. So, my Big Ben replica... That's so funny. I know. My model of Big Ben is actually the most technologically advanced replica that I've ever built. Most of my models usually need someone to make it work, like my castle replicas, like Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty castles. Those need to have people make them work. What's the weather like over there in South Carolina? Hey, we actually visited there on my way to Vermont. I was looking for a college once, and Mom wanted to send me all the way to Vermont, 2,000 miles away. Um, and so, like I was saying, my model of Big Ben is the most technologically advanced model that I have. And the reason I say that is because... Oh. Okay, hang on. I gotta plug in my phone. So, sorry. Sorry, guys. It's the 32-degree weather made me rethink that college. Exactly. Okay, hang on. Let me just plug this in. There we go. Okay, so... Let me think. So, what I was saying is that my model of Big Ben is the most technologically advanced replica that I have. I mean, most of my models usually need... No, don't you dare slip. I'm halfway there. I am halfway there. Ooh. Ah. Oh, I was so close. Okay, I just gotta do that again. Let me see. Snowing here in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to rain really hard where I live, and it might start freezing rain. It might hail. We actually got hail here a little while ago. It was raining like nuts. So like I was saying, Big Ben is the most... There's an ant on me. You can't stay. So, 10 more minutes. Yes, I remember. So like I was saying, Big Ben is the most advanced replica I have. Simply because it's an actual working clock. Not just a working clock. There's 4 of them on that model. That's cool. Well, thank you. Because most of my models usually need someone to make them work, like my models of the castles. Hang on, I can't answer questions right now. I'm stressing out right now. Okay. I was close that time. I was so dang close. Okay. So, hang on. Mama, Mama Eric, what an incredible son you've raised. A tip of the cap to you. You mean a tip of the Mario cap? So let me see. There was one about my future models. What paper projects are you thinking of making in the future? Well, right now I'm not really making any replicas. I'm relishing in the moment because my house is turned into a museum. And I'm actually thinking of selling some of my models. I think the starting price for the for the small, really badly made ones, I think will go for about $200. Because this is handcrafted stuff that you can't find anywhere else. But you're probably thinking, well, what about your big models like the castles or Splash Mountain? You're gonna hurt your wallet. You crazy LOL. These are handcrafted materials you can't find anywhere else, son. So like I was saying, you're probably wondering, what's the price for Splash Mountain or Tower of Terror? I've seen it. Well, I think, hang on. I'm trying to do this in an effective manner. Trying to pull myself up. I'm so close. I can barely reach that. So, I think like the really big models, like Splash Mountain, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty Castle, and the Tower of Terror, those ones will probably go for about $500 to maybe $1,000, depending on the quality that they're in. Yeah, I know, but this is my stuff, and my stuff. However, I can have custom models made. I like chicken. Ow. Okay. I love chicken too, especially the, I played this game, I probably wouldn't play it ever again. Well, it's just because, boy, Adrian, it's because you don't know how to play yet. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to these really, let's face it, these stupid controls. Joe looks like an upside-down light bulb. Say, what? So what I was saying is that I don't think there's any models I'm working on right now, but recently, have any of you guys heard of the Mission Inn? It's a hotel somewhere, and my mom told me one day that one of the yes, I have. Okay, so my mom told me that a couple of weeks ago that they reached out to her and they said they want me to make a replica of one of their hotels so they can put it on display in one of their. I have to say that when we landed in Dulles in a Hartford on a visit to the East Coast, the drivers were super nice, unlike where we live. People don't like to share the road. Agreed. The roads here where I live are garbage, and they're not wide enough. They're not big enough to handle the big trucks and stuff. Whenever I see like a really big truck out on the road, like a big rig, and I'm right next to it, it's terrifying for me. Because what if they don't. That's cool, Stephanie. Because I'm thinking, what if they don't see me? I mean, if I'm. Okay, so if I'm right next to them, this is me, and here's a big rig. So if I'm trying to pass them, and they merge into my lane, and they don't see me, I'm dead. That's what's terrifying for me whenever I go to school in the morning. There's so many big rigs out on the streets. It's terrifying for me. Liss Easterners are friendly folk. Oh, us. Even with the big trucks. I know. The big trucks are terrifying because I'm afraid that they're not going to see me when I'm trying to pass them in the morning, and they end up crushing me and causing an accident and killing me. That's what I'm afraid of whenever I'm on the freeway. The fact that what if they don't see you when you're passing by them and they're merging into your lane? What if you're not quick enough? Well, that is one of the scariest things to me. Well, to me. And so, back to my mission in thing. But at least you're a good driver, even on the light turns on Autopia. If you don't know, Colby and I went to Disneyland recently, and he went on Autopia with me, and he says that I'm a really good driver. I'm a very cautious one. Well, you have to take a deep breath. Helpful hint. Well, thank you. I agree. Upside down light bulb. Hence, other lanes don't allow trucks, only the bottom two. The middle lane is usually my sweet spot. At least that's what me and Andrew, my neighbor, discussed when he was teaching me how to drive. Um, he's a genius, my neighbor, Andrew. um, let me see if I can do it like this, because I'm tired of this method. Eh. Eh. I feel helpful hint. I like him. I like helpful hints. So what I was saying is that the Mission Inn told my mom, and she told me they want me to build them a replica of one of their hotels. I don't know which one. They just said build us a replica, and they want to display it in one of their hotel lobbies. One of my models will be in a hotel. Think about that. I've been making these models just for fun for 14 years. And now someone official wants me to make them one so that they can display it. Okay. I mean, just think about that. These models that I've been making just for fun are now being part of something that I've always wanted to be a part of myself. Is the animation for Joe actually showing him breathing? Like, if I work him out hard, will he actually breathe faster? Huh. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ah! Oh! That was so dang close right there. Okay. I was halfway there. I'm getting better at this, people. I'm getting better. Okay. Man, this is turning into a chat room. So, let me see. There's no text right now. Are people getting bored with my casual banter? So, what I was saying is, I don't plan any models right now, per se, but, however, my Mission Inn replica is gonna start being made in a couple of hours, I think in a couple of days. The only problem is I don't know what the Mission Inn looks like. Mom said that she would take me out to see one. Um, how am I supposed to build a hotel if I don't even know what it looks like? I gotta have references, people. um, helpful hint, still no text. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. Okay. How come no one's talking anymore? Am I getting boring now? um, it's just repeating the same text over again. Okay, 10 more minutes of this, and if I don't get anywhere, I'm ending it. Because I am unbelievably tired right now. I mean, you can't see it on screen right now, but I am physically tired of just being here. Is there a way that I can modify the gravity so that I can get past this part? Oh, come on. I'm not getting anywhere. I've been stuck here for an hour. Am I being boring because no one's saying anything? Why isn't anyone saying anything? Seriously, I don't see any chat right now. Am I being boring? Is that why that you guys aren't saying anything? Or are you just relishing in me talking? Seriously, there needs to be lower quality settings for this, because I can't play this game that well like this. Hi, Eric. There's something wrong. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I think I have to end it.